Turkiye is supercharging its defense capabilities right now. Transport and Infrastructure Minister Abdülkadir Uraloglu has officially announced that Türasaş is building 41 brand new Zacens tank railcars for the Ministry of National Defense. These aren't just any railcars. They are built for high-stakes fuel and supply operations to ensure national security is locked down tight.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
This massive domestic production program is going to bring the total size of the military fleet to 50 specialized units. The Türasaş Regional Division in Sivas is handling the entire design and manufacturing process locally, emphasizing that this is a fully national effort. These 15-meter-long vehicles are engineered to handle liquid chemicals and petroleum products, ensuring the armed forces have the logistical muscle they need in any crisis. Shifting gears to international partnerships, Moldova is looking to Japan to revolutionize its rail future. Deputy Prime Minister Vladimir Bolia and JICA representatives are hashing out a major plan to modernize Moldovan railway infrastructure. With a focus on shifting heavy freight from road to rail, this collaboration is set to optimize logistics chains and boost economic competitiveness for the entire region. Finally, all eyes are on India as the logistics sector prepares for an absolute explosion in value. Brickwork Ratings projects the industry will soar to a staggering $362 billion by fiscal year 2030, driven by rapid growth in manufacturing and e-commerce. If you want to keep up with these massive infrastructure shifts and industry milestones every single day, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss an update. Ever wonder what powers the massive, silent logistical backbone of a modern military? It's not just trucks and planes, it's the relentless efficiency of the rails. Turkey is proving exactly that by supercharging its defense capabilities with a major new order of 41 Zacens tank railcars. Recently, Minister of Transport and Infrastructure Abdülkadir Uraloglu announced that Türasaş, the nation's powerhouse manufacturer, is gearing up to produce these specialized vehicles specifically for the Ministry of National Defense. This isn't just a random order. It's a strategic move to secure the supply chains that keep the armed forces operational. This new fleet adds to the 9 railcars already in service, bringing the military's total capacity to 50 heavy-duty tanks. Think about that for a second. 50 specialized cars moving essential fuel and resources across the country with precision. What makes this particularly impressive is that the entire project, from the drawing board in Sivas to the final assembly, is fully domestic. It is a masterclass in leveraging local industrial capacity to solve critical defense challenges. These Zacens-type railcars aren't just big metal containers on wheels, either. They are engineering marvels designed for long-distance, high-capacity transport, built to strict international standards to handle liquid chemicals and petroleum products safely. With a 64-ton capacity and modern leak protection systems, they are built to endure the roughest operational and crisis conditions. Plus, because they meet European TSI and UIC standards, they are fully interoperable, meaning they can roll across international borders as easily as they move domestically. By investing in this infrastructure, Turkey isn't just buying railcars. They are building a more resilient, faster, and safer logistics network that ensures the energy security of their armed forces, no matter the situation. It's a compelling reminder that in the world of defense, supply chain security is just as vital as the hardware on the front lines. If you found this update on global rail logistics as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the tech changing our world. In a globalized economy, do you think domestic industrial independence is the key to military strength, or should nations focus more on international partnerships? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them all. Ever wondered what keeps the wheels of a modern military turning when the chips are down? It's not just tech or tactics, it's logistics, and Turkey just made a massive play to secure theirs. Turkey's Minister of Transport, Abdülkadir Uraloglu, has officially announced that the manufacturer Türasaş is ramping up production to build 41 new Zacens tank wagons specifically for the Ministry of National Defense. Now, you might think, it's just a train car, but that's missing the bigger picture. These aren't just cargo containers, they are the literal lifeline for military fuel and resource supply chains. Following an initial delivery of 9 units, this new order brings the total fleet to 50, a significant upgrade to Turkey's strategic depth. What's really impressive here is the made-at-home approach. These wagons are being designed and manufactured entirely within the Türasaş Regional Directorate in Sivas. By keeping the design and production domestic, Turkey isn't just buying equipment. They are building sovereign, resilient logistical infrastructure that doesn't depend on outside supply chains. These Zacens wagons are heavy hitters, 15 meters long, capable of hauling 64 tons of fuel, and built to the highest international standards. They aren't just stuck in Turkey, either. Because they comply with TSI, N, and UIC standards, they can roll right onto the standard gauge rail networks across Europe. They're also decked out with cutting-edge, leak prevention tech, making them incredibly safe for transporting hazardous materials under pressure. It's a textbook example of how a country can blend civil railway technology with national security needs. Whether it's routine operations or crisis management, this move proves that Turkey is treating its rail network as a vital artery for national defense. If you found this look at military logistics as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden mechanics of global power. At the end of the day, an army marches on its stomach, but it moves on its supply lines. And now, those lines just got a whole lot tougher. Have you ever wondered how a small nation can transform its entire economy by simply upgrading its tracks? Moldova is currently making a strategic play, and they aren't doing it alone. In a major development for the region, the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, is stepping in to help modernize Moldova's railway infrastructure and logistics network. This isn't just about fixing old trains, it is about reshaping the logistics landscape of Eastern Europe. During a recent high-level meeting featuring Deputy Prime Minister Vladimir Bolia and key JICA officials, the discussion centered on a comprehensive study of transport flows between Moldova, Romania, and Ukraine. The data is clear. Shifting freight from road to rail is the ultimate goal. By moving cargo off the highways and onto the rails, Moldova aims to slash costs and skyrocket its economic competitiveness. But the plan goes deeper than just moving goods. It is about infrastructure hardware too. The project includes a massive modernization push for the National Railway Operator, CFM, bringing in the specialized machinery and maintenance vehicles necessary to keep a modern rail network humming. Perhaps most interesting is the cultural exchange at play here. Officials are already arranging study visits to Japan, allowing Moldovan experts to learn firsthand from the masters of railway efficiency. It is a bold, long-term vision that could rewrite Moldova's role in the regional supply chain. What do you think? Can rail investment be the silver bullet for economic growth in this region? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the future of global infrastructure, and remember, progress is built 1 mile of track at a time. Ever wonder what's actually powering India's massive economic engine? It isn't just software or services. It's the backbone of the entire nation, the logistics sector. A fresh report from Brickwork Ratings has just dropped, and the numbers are staggering. We are looking at an industry set to skyrocket from $246 billion in fiscal year 2025 to a massive $362 billion by 2030. That is an 8% annual growth rate that suggests India isn't just growing, it's accelerating. Why is this happening? It's the perfect storm of rising consumption, booming e-commerce, and a serious government push for efficiency through initiatives like PM Gati Shakti. Think about the freight volume. We're talking about moving over 7,100 million tons by 2030. That is a lot of stuff moving across a lot of ground. What's really fascinating is that the express logistics segment is projected to grow by 14%, which basically tells you that the demand for speed, I need it yesterday, is defining the future of the market. And it's not just one region doing the heavy lifting. While West India currently dominates with a 35% share, thanks to the sheer industrial power of Gujarat and Mumbai's ports. North and South India are hot on its heels. Even East India, which currently holds a 10% share, is showing sharp growth, becoming a strategic gateway that's impossible to ignore. Perhaps most impressively, India is managing to keep its logistics costs at roughly 8% of its GDP. That puts India on par with powerhouses like the US and South Korea, and significantly more efficient than China's 14% estimate. This efficiency isn't an accident. It's the result of formalizing the market through GST and massive infrastructure projects like the dedicated freight corridors. As road transport continues to handle the lion's share of 65% of the market, the real game changer will be how these efficiency gains scale over the next 5 years. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the engine of the Indian economy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on how the world is changing. At the end of the day, a country is only as strong as its ability to move, and India is clearly picking up the pace.